What is up guys, VortexTCG here, and today I'm going to be showcasing you the first deck profile of BT15, and that is Lugamon. And Lugamon is a very interesting deck. It got a lot of hype going into BT14, but I don't think it really saw its potential fully realized, and there wasn't really much innovation in regards to the deck. So now with BT15 we get more support for this deck, and yeah, it's definitely pretty strong in my opinion. So I'm going to be going over my deck list in this video. Like always, if you like this video, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and also follow me on my social media platforms. Anyways, let's get into the deck profile. So here we are on the brand new setup. I hope you guys actually like the new setup. You guys seem pretty hyped about it when I revealed it in the box opening that I did, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so this deck, it's very interesting, it's very offensive. So yeah, let's get into the deck profile. We're going to start off with the eggs, and in this case we are playing, if I can get them all right, for Bowmon. Essentially Bowmon is your main combo piece. Essentially when you trash a guy, you get to digivolve into it, and that is the main part of the combo really. You can do this multiple times during the turn because it's not once per turn, and for that reason you have to play out full. You can't play another egg because then your deck becomes very inconsistent very quickly. Going on to rookies now, and we play 4 of the Lugamon. This is your main starter piece, and this is the card that you're going to be seeing a lot of the time because this is the one that's going to start your combo going essentially, and also gets you a lot of value. So start main phase, put an EG underneath, and then if you do, get a memory. EG is the Tamer, and then it also has mind link, so you get to return it to your side of the field at the end of your turn or any turns. So essentially that is important, and it also again gives you 1 memory when you play a card that's Dark Owl or SOC trait. That also includes your Tamer. So yep, you have to play 4 of this card. It is the main combo piece of this deck. Going on to the new rookie, which is Lugon from BT15. This is purple and red, so it's pretty cool. You can potentially splash some other cards in the deck if you wanted to. This has a when attacking effect, trash a card and then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less, so you're able to get around certain the level 3 rookies that slow your deck down, such as play stuff by effect. And then if it has the Tamer with an SOC trait underneath it, you also get to draw 1 card as well. Drawing cards is always nice, and also has an end of attack. If your opponent has 1 or more memory, gain 1 memory. So this is just a very nice combo piece. You can splash in some red stuff now with this deck because, well, you have now a red source in the deck. I don't, but yeah, it's definitely something you can consider, and you have to play this at 4. That is all the rookies. I don't really play many rookies now because this deck heavily evolves around the level 4 cards. So we play for Lugamon from BT14. When attacking, trash a card, draw a card. If EG is underneath, also gain a memory. When you play a guy, any card with Dark Animal SOC, you also gain a memory too. This is just, again, another combo piece. Essentially, the memory gain in this deck is insane. And yeah, it's pretty much one of your main combo pieces that you're going to be playing out or using to get into your level 5s and then into your level 6s. So you play 4 of this in your deck. New card in the Lugamon from BT15. Again, it's red, so you can splash more red in if you want to. I won't be doing that until BT16. When digivolving or when attacking, trash a card. This Digimon gains 2k DP for the turn. If SOC trait is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, also draw 1 card. Yeah, this one is the, I guess, worse one that you can play, but the draw one is still very good, and the ability to just trash a card whenever is also very important, especially if you're trying to get into your you know, big swing turns of you know, going into level 5 and 6 a lot more easier. So you do play 3 of this. The 2k DP doesn't matter that much, but the draw one is also always just very nice. So but the main reason you play it is because of the trash. So the trash is important, and yeah, we play 3 of this. We then play 3 Fangon. On play when attacking, return a purple Digimon, and then trash a card in your hand. Again, this is just another extender piece that you can use for your future plays. So if you go into, for example, the level 5, you get to play this guy out for the level 5. Then as you play this guy out, you can use his on play effect, trash a card, trash the Fenrilooga, go into the Fenrilooga, go for combo. And yeah, you have to play 3 of this guy because it is just the more consistent piece. Then we get on to Black Gatomon. Again, still a big piece of this deck. You don't want to digivolve into this, but for the most part, it is essentially extender, allows you to swing again, but also the 6k DP does come up quite a nice amount of times because of the alliance, and the retaliation also comes up quite a bit as well if you go into the Chimera Mon as well. So it's a pretty nice card, and as it's 2 colors as well, you get additional cards you could put underneath for the Chimera to do more minus DP. So for that reason, you play 3 of this. It is a key card in the deck. Going into Soloogamon, this guy is kind of like your first introduction starting step for your level 6. Essentially, digivolve, play level 3, but if you have the Tamer underneath, which you always will, you'll also get to play at level 4 instead. So yeah, the level 4 could be the Black Gato, but you're going to mainly be doing the Fangon, so you can digivolve into the Fang, the thingy, what's it called, the Fenriloogamon. I know people get annoyed when I say Fenrir, but it's cooler. Fenrir sounds cooler. But yeah, also when attacking, trash a card, gain a memory. So you can also do this card's effect just by swinging, trash a card, go into the Fenrir, then go for combo. So yeah, this card is very important. Inheritable is also nice, allows you to unsuspend a guy. So yeah, for that reason, you play 4. Then we also play 4 Fenriloogamons. This is essentially just big removal, but it's also recycling for your deck. Delete this Digimon, draw 2 cards, then return a Luga, which is important, especially as Luga is your main combo piece at the start of the game. On deletion, trash up to 3 cards, and then gets to delete level 3. And then for every card you trash up to 3, you get to delete an additional level. So this is a core piece of your deck because you're trashing cards, but you're also drawing cards. You're also recycling your Lugas, and yeah, for that reason you have to play this at 4. This card is just very powerful. It's kind of like a security bomb on legs, but doesn't do anything in security. Then 2 Chimera. We play a lot level 4s, and we can play level 4s for cheap because of the Fenriloogamon, and for that reason you play 2 of this, because this essentially just means this is swing 4/5 on your turn if needed, and it's also removal, and it also has the ability to put stuff like the Lugamon underneath, for example, which allows you to gain a memory when you play a guy out again, and for that reason this card is very important, so you play it at 2. The only level 6 that we play in the deck, and it's the Fenriloogamon, get to play at level 4 or lower with the Dark Animal SOC trait from your trash, but if you have EG underneath, you get to add 2 more to that, so you get to play up to 3 level 4 or lower guys, and yeah, it's insane. And then when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, then unsuspend, and then you can delete a level, I think it's level 3, yep, level 3, and then depending on how many cards you have on the field, Digimon, you can increase the level by 1, so you can potentially delete stuff that is up to like level 7, just casually with this deck. And then most important thing, your turn doesn't end until your opponent has 3 or more memory, so kind of getting like a built-in memory tamer with this card, but trust me, that memory is important. And yeah, this is just the core combo piece, the main card for the strategy, so you play it at 4. Going on to Tamers, and we have 4 Analog Youth. Apologies for the proxy, I still don't have a 4 for some reason. On play, reveal 3, add 1 Digimon, trash the rest. All turns when a level 5 or higher with Digievolution cards is deleted, suspend this Tamer, gain a memory, and hatch an egg. This is a good combination card with the Fenriloogamon, for example, which allows you to, you know, delete a guy, then draw 2, get the Luga, trash cards, and then you can tap this, gain a memory, continue your turn. Yeah, I mean, just the ability to also hatch the egg just means that we can also play the Luga as well if we keep turning as well. So yeah, this card is a core card of the strategy, if I'm being honest. The fact that it's able to dump a bunch of stuff in the trash, because that's the main focus of this. Adding the card is obviously nice, but trashing the other 2 cards is also very nice in this deck. So yeah, you play 4 of it, so you can't really change anything about that. For EG, this is again a core card at your strategy. Security, play for free, start main phase if your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory, and then your main phase, Mind Link, and then all turns, if it has Dark Animal or SOC, it gains Light and Blocker, and then end of all turns, you could play this from your source without paying the cost. So, yeah. I mean, what else can I say about this? You need this card for all your cards because the cards specifically say have an SOC trait or EG underneath to gain additional effects. So stuff like the Solon, you need this to get play level 4 out. You need this for the Fenry to play out more than one guy. And for that reason, yeah, you just have to play 4 of it. It is a no-brainer and you have no choice really. For consistency, we play 4 Wisdom Training. Just searching top 2 and adding any card essentially in this deck is important. Obviously, we can't hit the Chimera and the Analog, but is what it is. You'd rather use this card so you can search out stuff like the EG, the Lugon, any missing piece that you need essentially. So yeah, you play this at 4. Rounding off the deck, I still play 3 Mist Memory Boost. You can switch this out for something like a Delicate Plan. I know people are trying that out in Lugamon currently, but in my opinion, the deck does enough as is, so I play 3 of this just so I can get the trash going a little bit more quicker as well. Gaining the 2 memory is also nice for your turn if they hit insecurity or just passing the turn anyways. So yeah, for that reason I still play 3 of this, and that is the deck profile for Lugamon. Closing thoughts about Lugamon. It is a very strong deck, but unfortunately you have to rely on RNG to get essentially all your cards in play, essentially, because if you can't get your stuff in the trash, you're not really playing a good deck, unfortunately. And for that reason, it can be a bit iffy at times, but for the most part, it's a very strong deck. It's probably the most offensive deck in the format. And yeah, I think now with the new support, it has a little bit more legs to stand upon. Maybe in BT16, we'll get some more support in the Hell and the Soul, I believe we get. And for that reason, I think it could be just a big win going into that format as well. But what do you think about Fenriloogamon in this format? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.